Hey everybody, welcome to my Seven Summits Body YouTube channel here. Kind of a mix of things I want to talk about. But first of all, I want to point out right here is that this numbers here on Training Peaks is like super disappointing in a lot of ways. Um, Part of the problem is that I went for a hike on Friday and Saturday. I went up to, first on Friday, I went up on Quandary in Colorado, 14er. I went up to the 13,200 foot ridge line, and then from there down. And then on Saturday, I went all the way up to the summit. The weather was really bad, windy, cold, snowing. The snow was a foot deep and loose and really difficult footing. It took a lot of energy. But if you can see here, I've got a 41 of fatigue and a 69 of fitness, and that's my 42-day average versus my 7-day average, and it's like and with a net of 28. I'm sorry, my camera's over here, where I get to see this, and you're seeing it over here, so sorry. But I am beat. I am totally beat. As you can see, today I did 1 mile walk on the treadmill, an 8 TSS, which means like worthless, and a 30 TSS on the weights I did this morning. And and I'm really beat. Honestly, I'm really beat. So let's go look at this on uh, here we go. On Friday, I went up to the 13,000. Let's see. Wow, that's not what I meant. Where am I? Oh, here we are. There we go. There's Friday. Sorry about that. Um, yeah, elevation gain and loss of 2,300 feet roughly. Now let's go to the map. The map. The map. There we go. See, there it is in Colorado there. That's pretty cool. Went up to 13,156 is what they've got. 13,200 is what my GPS had. Um, and it's all good. Yeah. So then there's my heart rate zones. You can see I spent a lot of time in zone 2. I was trying really hard to stay in zone 2 because I wanted this to be a warm-up. I'm sorry to be rambling. And then, of course, the power is all zone 1. And oddly, my stride did not import correctly. It only imported the downhill portion. All right, but I got a 32 TSS, which means that this hike, lasting 4 hours, climbing up a hill for 5 miles, was slightly more intense than my 40 minutes of weights this morning. Now let's go and look at Saturday while we're at it. And the same deal. Up to 14,280, which is about right. It's 14,260, I think, is what the National Geological whatever says. But that's all good. And this hike took 7 hours and 34 minutes, and it was 36 TSS. Again, just slightly more intense than my 40 minutes of weights this morning. And my heart rate zones were like more all over the place because I was with some other people, with some friends. Their first 14er, by the way, and it was really fun taking them up there. I wish I could put up some pictures here. Maybe I'll get to do that some other time. And I do have some video and stuff I need to create. And my stats here, yeah, 3786 of elevation gain, and that's cool. I like that. A lot of work. But here's the thing. So what I want to do is I want to download the file first. Boom, because that's a backup, just in case this is a complete screw up and I can just re-upload this later. Okay, what I want to do is I want to change the activity type. Doesn't really have anything really good, does it? Strength, custom, XC, ski, rowing, other, walk. All right, I wish they had hiking on there or something, but mountain climbing? Dude, let's change it to hike. To walk, right? choose workout type, walk, and save. And the TSS doesn't change. It does. The TSS does change. Oh, dude, this is like half again the TSS. So what? It added like 18 to it, and seriously? Well, it more accurately reflects the fact that I was in pain, but and still am. Okay. Wow. All right. Let's go to Friday and do the same thing. Seriously, I wish they had hiking and that they would include elevation. The problem is that the running TSS is based on pace, and when you're walking at 2 miles an hour, the pace is like, whatever. 48 TSS again, half as much. Yeah, again, half again as much. Okay, but that's the problem. There's a real problem here that it doesn't include the fact of hauling your heavy, overweight, heavily loaded, backpack filled butt up 3,000 feet of mountain in 1 foot deep snow. It doesn't accurately reflect that. So it is a minor issue with that. So now let's go back home and 4570 TS 25. So now I only have 25 of my form, which means that form is the recovery that you've done. So at 25, I should be able to go out and run like a 4-hour marathon tomorrow, which isn't going to happen. I promise you that's not going to happen. On Sunday, I did a little indoor cycling with a 21 of TSS, 40 minutes, 9 miles, kind of not very fast. I set the erg to 120 watts and just spun. And 120 watts is not a very heavy load for me. I don't know what it is for anybody else, but it's not a heavy load for me, I'll tell you that. And then I did this is my 1 mile of walking on the treadmill today at 2% incline. And I've got an 8 TSS. And again, not really thrilled. Anyway, cancel. So there we are. This is just a brief little minute here that I wanted to take to show you that the way the TSS is figured on Training Peaks is not necessarily reflective of the overall amount of effort that goes into this kind of thing. As things slow down or get heavier, the math for these gets really super wonky, and it really does appear as though I've just been sitting around doing nothing for the last 2 weeks, which I promise you is not true. Anyway, thanks for dropping by. Be sure to subscribe, watch the playlist. Watch the playlist and subscribe. And I'm happy to have you here, and hope to see you again. Bye.